Donations via PayPal, greatly appreciated, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. So yeah, great to be back in the world of Elvis Presley. Love listening to Elvis, love interacting with you. And I just want to say thank you to all of those people who do interact on the Yes, I am an Elvis noob experiencing the great man's back catalogue for the first time. I am Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I am back with another edition of Front Row, these music performance reactions, and I am back in the kingly world of one Elvis Aaron Presley with a performance, a studio version of the song Help Me Make It Through the Night. I do not know this song, I've not heard it before, so as is always the case, this will be a pure as the driven snow first time listen reaction. Quick reminder that I do appreciate feedback. Please do leave comments here on the channel, and also check out the Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike, where we go back in that case, rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness that cohabits of this here channel. Quick reminder that I do pause these songs, I do talk over them. That is just how I choose to react. But I would strongly urge you to listen to this song in its entirety if you have not done so before, prior to me spoiling it by talking all over it. Also, comments page on YouTube. You know who you are, and I consider you all friends. And it is wonderful hearing your Elvis experiences and your music experiences. Let me know what else you want me to cover, and I will also be doing reactions to other non-Elvis stuff as well. Yeah, let's get into it. Help Me Make It Through the Night. I believe this is a 70s song, but beyond that, I know nothing about it. So let's take a listen. Elvis time.
Take the ribbon from your hair.
Beautiful bass line.
Shake it loose and let it fall. Laying soft against my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night.
There's something very cinematic about a lot of Elvis's 70s material. He really conjures imagery through his vocals, of course, for lyrics, but also just for sound. There's a real sense of, you know, night falling or sun rising on the road. You know, it feels like you're on the road. There's a sense of travel, there's a sense of place. An incredible atmosphere to this era. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I just love this. I love the sound of this kind of country soul, country rock that Elvis was doing around this time, or seems to have been from what I've heard.
Take the ribbon from your hair. Shake it loose and let it fall. Laying soft against my skin,
Tremolo, vibrato again.
like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday's dead and gone.
There's a lot of humanity in this song. You know, there's a rawness to his voice. You can hear him, you know, breathing. You can hear him struggling with the notes, you know. And I don't say that critically. I think that, you know, there's these wonderful moments of humanity with Elvis, you know, where you can, in the performances, you know, you see him sweating. You hear the effort sometimes, and that gives it an authenticity. And this song is about, feels to be about emotional survival. You know, just as the title suggests, just getting through. And you feel that. You feel the struggle in the song. There's that emotional authenticity that you get from Elvis that I think people like me, who have had a very surface, print the legend view of Elvis, perhaps lose in the gaudiness of the baubles and the rhinestone and the nudie suits, you know. And that's been a really interesting part of this Elvis journey for me, is realizing the fascinating dichotomy, the unique dichotomy of the pageantry and the humanity. And this is a great example of that.
And tomorrow's out of sight, and it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong.
Goosebumps.
I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow, 'cause tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone,
Great drums.
and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't wanna be alone. Help me make it through the night.
And I bet he's helped quite a few people make it through the night. That sense that you get from this song of there's a weariness as well. And there's a lot of that in the later years of Elvis. And I think part of that is the genre, you know, it seems like this country soul, this country rock, this kind of Graham Parsons style, Jimmy Webb, Glenn Campbell-esque sound that he was evoking a lot at the time has this truck stop poetry to it. And just the idea that somebody like Elvis, who seems to have it all, can feel lonely, you know, and loneliness is such a inherent theme of what I've heard of Elvis's music. And this idea of, you know, being a stranger in a crowd, you know, this idea of being surrounded by people but being alone. And how could Elvis not be alone? Who else could he talk to? You know, I mean, I heard, was it Anne Margaret that he had a relationship with? I'd imagine it would have to be somebody like that who had a comparable experience. But, you know, there were other celebrities, but really, who else had that level of celebrity? Almost, you know, I don't mean to be blasphemous when I say this, but almost messianic level of celebrity. I don't know whether anybody else could relate to that. But you really feel it in songs like this. If you look at him there, you know, that picture of him, you know, he's got the sunglasses on. He looks like a rock star, the man who's got everything. But you do see a kind of sadness there as well. And I think that's a really fascinating element of Elvis. So tell me what to cover next. Really enjoying these 70s Elvis songs. And yeah, just a quick reminder, check out all the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike and the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness. And donations via PayPal are very much appreciated, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. So back in the world of Elvis real soon. Bye-bye.